Hi, Joshua Wojciechowski here with the Culinary Guide for Men. Today we're going to be making chicken quesadillas, a very classical dish, very simple to make. Great for parties, great for dinner, great for appetizers, great for hors d'oeuvres, a whole bunch of things. First, but if you remember, before we start, we always have to get our mise en place together. So, for chicken quesadillas, we will need 6-inch flour tortillas. I shy away from corn tortillas because they just don't get as crisp and they kind of tend to curl up. A nice fresh pico de gallo salsa, which if you'd like to know how to make, I have a video on my YouTube channel. Fresh guacamole, which I also have a video for as well. Sour cream, a mixture of sharp cheddar and jack cheese, but you could use any mixture of different cheddars and jacks or other queso blanco. We have a grilled chicken breast that's been marinated in cumin, lime, a little tequila, salt and pepper, and then grilled off. Some fresh cilantro, salt and pepper. So the first step to doing this is we need to prepare the chicken. Chicken needs to be cut into rather small dice. So you want to come across like this. You're going to cut across the body of the chicken like this with a knife, like this. And then you're going to come this way, like so. You're going to come across again. And you're going to cut this into small dice. You don't want the chicken to be too big because when you put it on the tortilla, you want everything to be able to be pressed down, which you'll see later on when we actually assemble and cook the quesadilla. So we're going to put that in here for now. Okay, there we go. Alright. And one thing that you should be aware of is that whenever you're handling cooked meats or raw meats, you want to stay away from wooden cutting boards like this because they're very hard to sanitize. You want to go to some kind of rubber, food-safe type cutting board that you only use for meat or poultry or raw meats. Because this way you can then either bleach the cutting board or sanitize it in a sanitized dishwash cycle, something you're not really going to want to do to a nice wooden cutting board. So in order to prevent getting salmonella or something else, you want to just, remember, keep your meat and chicken cutting boards separate from the things that you would cut vegetables on or, fruits or whatnot. Okay, so now we're going to assemble the quesadilla. We're going to make 2 of these. So first step is to take the cheese, and you want to spread it out evenly like so. Put a good amount on here because this is going to act like the glue that's going to hold the top of the tortilla together and the chicken when you go and you cook it. So that's a good amount. Okay. Then we're going to take our diced chicken here. You want to evenly spread this out so that you don't have all the chicken sort of mounded in the middle. Some people like to add a little bit of salsa in there as well. So we could do that as well. It gives it a little bit of flavoring, but you want to be careful not to put too much because you don't want the tortilla shell to get wet and soggy when you go and cook it. Okay, now you're going to put the tortilla shell on top like so. And we're going to head over to the stove to cook the quesadilla. Hi, so now we're going to cook the chicken quesadillas. The first thing that you need to do is you need a grill pan like so. It just works better with a grill pan. And you want to get the pan hot first. You should never put raw food or uncooked food or any type of food into a pan that's not hot for the most part. And then you're also going to need either a small saute pan or a panini press like this, because this is what's really going to give you the crisp, caramelized crunchiness of the quesadilla. So next we're going to take the quesadilla and we're going to put it down on the pan and we're going to go like so. We're going to take the press and we're going to put the press like this and we're going to cook it on both sides. This is going to take about maybe 2, 3, 4 minutes. It's one of those things where you kind of know when it's done, and I'm going to show you what to look for. So roughly after about 2 minutes of pressing down the quesadilla with the press or with the saute pan, you're going to take a spatula like so. You're going to flip the quesadilla over on its side like this. And as you can see, it should be nice and brown like this, and it should be crisp. You're going to take the grill press again, and you're going to press the other side, and you're going to really come in here, and you're really going to get this nice and crisp, and you're going to really melt the cheese. Like so. And once the cheese is all nice and melted and sort of boiling and like, so maybe like another 1.5 to 2 minutes tops. Your pan might also smoke a little bit because as the cheese and everything starts to caramelize, but that's okay. That means you're doing the right thing. Alright, so looks like we're just about done here. As you can see, we've got this nice crisp, take a look at this, nice and crisp. The cheese is all sort of melting and oozing and it's all nice and good. Look at this, nice and done. That's perfect. Hi, so we're going to plate the quesadillas now. If you recall, this probably took all of 10-15 minutes once you gathered all the ingredients from cooking to plating, which we're going to do now. So we have the quesadilla like so. It's nice and crisp on both sides. It's melted in the middle. Everything is nice and warm. So we're going to first cut it in half. Then we're going to stack them like so. And then we're going to cut them again like so. There's a couple ways you can plate quesadillas. If you're going to do this for like a meal, maybe you go like this. And of course, how I like to do it is I take a little bit of, I put some guacamole in the middle, and then take a little bit of pico de gallo or fresh salsa, whatever you like so. I take a little bit of sour cream, like this. Another way to do this, if you're doing this for a party, if you want to put platters out, maybe you want to cut this a little bit smaller so you have more portions. And then you might go like this. And this is going to be a nice appetizer portion here, like so. And then depending on how you want to do this, maybe you want to serve a little bit of guacamole on each piece here. This is a very simple, easy appetizer for a party or really anything. Okay. Now, if you wanted to garnish that, just take, we have some fresh cilantro here. Maybe you take a little cilantro leaf and you stick it on top like this. And there you go. It looks like you're a professional caterer. Just like that. And if you wanted to garnish your meal, you could do that too. Why not, right? There we go. We have a nice hors d'oeuvre platter of fresh chicken quesadillas with guacamole and a piece of cilantro on top. And we have a nice little appetizer or even a dinner portion of chicken quesadillas with sour cream, guacamole, and fresh pico de gallo. Please, I have a number of other videos on my channel, The Culinary Guide for Men, so please check it out. Thank you.